Are you adequately hydrated, and why does it matter? That's what we're talking about on today's Tread Talk. And we're doing that because hydration is pretty darn important. And I don't know if enough of us are hitting the goals. And I think a lot of folks would feel better if they did. So we're going to talk through it. Water is the body's primary working fluid. About 60% of adults' bodies are water, and nearly all of the chemical reactions that happen in the body require water. So you're mostly water, and you're using water all the time, so you better get it. That's where that starts. So blood circulation. Blood is like healing tool number one. If you want your blood to effectively flow, you've got to be properly hydrated, because the water in blood is in the form of plasma. The plasma is mostly water, and that plasma allows for the viscosity, or how thin the blood is, so that it's able to flow through the body and get where it needs to go to do the healing that it needs to do, to take the oxygen where it needs to go for the synthesis of energy and all those wonderful chemical reactions that are what makes us feel good or bad throughout the day. Having not enough water in your system thickens your blood, which makes your heart have to work harder to move it. So if you're one of those folks that are like, my heart, I'm worried about my heart health. Water, there you go. Water is one of the most important tools in removing heat from the body through sweating. So if you don't have enough water in your body, you could overheat. If you're overheating, you could feel uncomfortable. You could also be less effective. I know I've overheated in sports or overheated at work, different scenarios. You're just less effective. Also, metabolic related, kidney filtration, similar to the plasma related to the blood. Water will go into the production of a fluid that allows for the lubrication of your joints. So if you've got joint pain, am I hydrating enough? Your brain tissue is 75% water. So if you're not getting enough water, then your brain tissue might quite literally have less surface area than it would if you were fully hydrated. So if you're not hydrated, your brain might be smaller because of that. So that's important. Here's some signs that you might be lacking proper hydration. Dry mouth or sticky saliva, dark yellow urines, headache and lightheadedness. You could have some high heart rate stuff, particularly fatigued or irritable, and then oftentimes cramping. So here's some. They recommend starting the day with 16 ounces of water after you've lost the water in the night, and then you want to try to get somewhere between like 80 to 100 ounces of water a day, depending on how active you are, and how stressed you are, and how much pressure you're under from a heat perspective, and all those different things. So I've included in the description of this video a big ass water jug that I like to use, that I think is really effective. Trying to add more is important. It's also important to have a good electrolyte balance, but we'll talk about that some other time.